Good morning, students. I am Anjula Agarwal. Today we have taken the chapter of class 10, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. As your exams are very near, so this is a quick revision of this chapter. The writer of this poem is Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. This is an extract from the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. At first, he was the first non-white president of South Africa in 1994. In this chapter, Mandela's views has been described about freedom, his struggle for freedom and help he received from the people of his nation. It is about the ceremonial installation of the first democratic government of South Africa. The installation ceremony of South Africa, Africa's first democratic and non-racial government was to take place on 10th May 1994. Many leaders attended this ceremony. At that time, the two national anthems were sung at that time. He addressed the rainbow gathering with the jest, telling that never again should it be that beautiful land would experience the oppression of one by another. He thanked the people who helped in Africans' struggle for democracy. The army officials who could have caught and put them in jail, now they were saluting him to pay respect to the newly born democracy. He pays homage to the national martyrs of extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity. South America is rich in minerals and gems, but greatest wealth of the country is its people. If people learn to hate, they can be taught to love too. Man's goodness never exhausted. There are two obligations: towards his family and towards his nation. When he became an adult, he joined African National Congress and fought for the freedom of his country. The oppressor and the oppressed are robbed by their humanity. In this way, we can say Nelson Mandela is a courageous, self-sacrificing person. He inspired countless people to devote their lives to peace, justice, and reconciliation. He always remembered for his struggle and leadership for freedom, equality, truth, love, peace, and justice. So students, you are able to understand this. Today we will take some short questions. First question is, where did the ceremonies take place? Yes, the answer is in the amphitheater in the Union Buildings in Pretoria. Now the next question is, where are the Union Buildings located? The Union Buildings are located in Pretoria. Next, what kind of government being installed in South Africa? Very clear answer, a democratic, non-racial government. Next is, what place did Mandela take? What place did Mandela take as the president of South Africa? Mandela took place as the president of South Africa to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote himself to the well-being of the republic and its people. Now, next question is, who was sworn in as second deputy president? Mr. D. Clark. Next is, who has given the rare privilege? The people, especially the blacks of South Africa. Next, how were they treated earlier? They were treated as outlaws. What do they thank the international guest? Because they have come to take possessions with South African people of victory, justice, peace, and human dignity. Next is, what has been achieved? Political freedom has been achieved. Next, what do they want to do? They want to liberate their people from the bondage of poverty. Next is poverty, deprivation, suffering, and all kinds of discrimination. Next, what do you mean by apartheid? Apartheid means a political system that separates people according to their races. Next, how long the people of South Africa suffer oppression and brutality? For a long time. In what respect is the country rich? The country is rich in minerals and gems. What is the country's greatest wealth? The country's greatest wealth, its fine and true people. What is the man's goodness compared to a flame? The man's goodness compared to a flame, because it can be hidden but can never be extinguished. Explain the grimace time. The grimace time is the period of great suffering in prison. Where could he find a glimmer of humanity? In one of the guards posted in a prison. Next question is, what is the similarity between the oppressed and the oppressor? The similarity between the oppressed and the oppressor is both of them are robbed of their humanity. Last question is, why were two national anthems sung? The two national anthems sung, both parties have their own national anthem in order to grant equality to both of them. Two national anthems were sung in this. This is an effort to end racial prejudice. Thank you, students. I think you are able to understand this. Thank you.